based on how the system works. Okay, I have $200,781 that I've earned in about 12 to 13 weeks. Um, Hedge Fund AI powered by NG. I'm going to go and get started, okay? The first thing before we begin, I like to always clear the air, and we will be discussing about the income disclaimer. This is really important. Our hedge fund does not guarantee any returns, as accounts are subjected to free market conditions that can alter performance results. Our hedge fund trades and mines cryptocurrency coin holdings daily, passing on profits to its members daily. And they've been doing that consistently for years. Okay, for years. They're not new at doing this. Income projections should not be considered an enticement or guarantee, but merely an example of what can potentially occur if all conditions are met. And here they are. There's 3 specific factors that can impact your income earning results. Number 1, your initial investment principal amount. So whatever you get started with will make a big difference. I tell people all the time, a lot of people are trying to test it and vet it and all that. Well, I've done all that for you. I spent 2 years just looking at it from the sideline. So for those people that want to do the same thing, by all means, but I will tell you this, it's not costing you what you think it's costing you. It's costing you tens of thousands of dollars a month, then a week, then per day. I can definitely demonstrate that to you because that's where I've been. Cryptocurrency market conditions. Cryptocurrency goes up, it goes down, which can impact the amount of money you need to get started. And referral recommendations. It is not a prerequisite to refer anyone. It's optional, right? So you choose what you want to do in our business. Here's my bio. I've been involved in this industry for 34 years. I am the CEO of Wealth Builders Network Educational Services for 17. And along the way, I picked up these skills. I've developed my own accounting software. It took me about 16 years and about close to $3 million. I've been a precious metals consultant for 17, financial planning consultant, a strategist for 15, cryptocurrency strategist for 12, a complex trust strategist for 10, and my newly title I like is what's called a non-grantor's trust consultant for 3. All these things have taught me how to structure and create wealth just like the elite of the wealthy, meaning just like Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, and all the others alike. I know how to move money in this system and reduce my tax liability to little to anything. Okay, I've been doing it for years. Now I'm gonna take it to a whole nother different level. So, once you get your income to a certain level, then you want to come over and speak to us here at WBNES. Now, here's my NG story. This is the truth. Everything I say actually happened. It may sound far-fetched to you, but it actually happened to me. Okay. First, I was added to the company by Telegram AI trading platform by invitation only in the month of December of 2019. I just lost $62,000, so I was not in the best of spirits, and I did not want to be a part of anything else, period. I was really feeling really down, and this company came across my table, and I literally was about to delete it. A split second more, they would have been gone, and who knows? This possibly would have never happened, or maybe it will, maybe in some other capacity. But as far as I can see, I would have never remembered the name, and it would have been just a mystery, right, from that point on. I vetted and I monitored and I interviewed the staff after 8 months involvement via a Telegram video session. As you can see now, that is not allowed. They don't interview anybody. Everything is pretty much kept behind the scenes, and the company does what they want to do, not what you think they want them to do, right? If they want to share information with you, they will. If they don't, they won't, right? That's how they roll. I invested a nominal amount of funds in the ninth month. So as you can see, there's an 8-month window where I did nothing but look at them. Profits were earned and funds were actually withdrawn after 15 months. In the 16th month, I invested additional funds for 6 months and withdrew my Ethereum profits within 20 seconds. So by January 2022, I then decided it's time for me to open my mouth and start to speak to people. I actually hand selected 20 people from January to present. Or actually, take that back. That was from January to around March. I've added another 10 or 15 people to my list of people who I decided to bring on, to bring on board. And at this time, really being selective, not really rushing, just taking my time. I was earning about $300 a day, around 9,000 a month passively, and I was very content with that. I really, really was. But by July 7, 2022, I was earning, like I said, $200-300 a day, actually $350 a day. It's not bad. Now, during this time, I was really putting things together. I was taking my time to truly understand what this platform was about. I was like, this is really serious. These guys really put a lot of things together. Oh, I see what they're doing. And it started to click. I started to put it all together, started to make sense. And then this is where I started to design and create this PowerPoint you guys have now, because there's nothing out there on this company about anything. So if you want information, you're coming to the right place. You're coming here to be on this conference call. So then, because of my years of involvement with the company thought, hey, this guy's been with us so long, he's putting the work in, but we don't think he is where he should be financially. So what they did was on July the 8th of 2022, that's right, this year, the company referred a client worth 7 figures and advised me to sign them up with my link, in which I did. On July 11th, 2022, at around 8:30 in the morning, I received a 6-figure commission. I'll tell you what it was. It was over $165,000 that I received because the company felt I needed to be somewhere else further than what I thought I should be. Now, I don't know if I happened to be at the right place at the right time, but I thank God it was me, right? And from there, my income jumped to a few $100s a day to a couple $1,000s a day, which was awesome, right? You ever heard a grown man cry? That was me. On July 24th, I'm sorry, on September 24th, just recently, I received a profit distribution called a reward for the company, meaning that I had money with the company for some time, large enough where it warranted a reward. And here it is here. It is date and time stamped for you. So you can see I'm not making this up. They gave me another $4,951 because of my contribution and my faith in the organization. So when you guys do things in terms of trusting the company, they reward people that have put trust in them. Okay, if you want to stave off and sit back and do nothing, like for 2 years, like me, you get nothing. Okay, that's how it kind of works. The company has been in operation for nearly 8 years. They've been trading for the last 5 years and providing extraordinary daily returns. I can attest to that for sure. The company is registered in the United Kingdom. They're authorized and approved to conduct business globally. Okay, this is where I have to clear the air. Here's a certificate of compliance. This is the company telling the SEC or countries that they can get approved to operate globally. This is what they say. They go, look, our company is approved to operate under certain conditions that we follow the regulatory guidelines set forth by the SEC issued country. It didn't say the United States, it said country. So there's multiple countries that they have to be that they have to follow certain guidelines so that they can offer this opportunity globally. It is not a certificate given by the SEC. It's the company saying in good faith, we're going to follow your guidelines as close as we possibly can, which they're doing. That's why we're authorized to conduct business in the country. Then they have also a Lloyd's of London. So most hedge fund companies, when you're legitimate, they'll go ahead and purchase some insurance to back to back the company. Now, the company has made it a point, and they stress this, especially in the last couple months, especially here recently. Each member, once you fund your account, you are required to submit a KYC video immediately after funding your account. This is mandatory. If this is something that you don't want to do, then this program may not be for you. Okay. Now, these are our investor plans. We have 3 of them. We have the silver plan, the gold plan, and the premium plan. With the silver plan, limit to get started is $100. Okay. Now, registration is free. Okay. You can sign up for free. It doesn't require you to invest anything at all. But if you do sign up for free, you still must submit your KYC. Okay. So if you invest $100 up to $299,000, you'll be paid 0.714% daily, 4.998% weekly, 21.41% monthly. The gold plan, $300,000 up to $499,000, 1.5% daily, 7% weekly, 45% monthly. Okay. Also to note, if anyone brings in 5 BTC, 5 Bitcoin, $100,000, they sometimes offer you to go from the 0.714% to the 1.5% mark daily. That's double the money. This is awesome. And then lastly, we have our premium plan. It's from 500,000 to unlimited. Okay. And this plan pays you 2.4% a day, 16.8% weekly, and 72% monthly. It's pretty cool. So with us, you can invest in one crypto or all 6. We provide you with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dashcoin, Troncoin, and Dogecoin. Think about it. You're hedging and leveraging your crypto with built-in diversification. That right there, my friends, is like, it's all said, it's all done, right? And the power with this, people just don't understand the power this provides you in terms of leveraging your crypto is insane. It's insane.
All right, this is our AI NG bot hedge fund AI. I just want to quickly show you a little bit about my account so you can see where I'm currently at compared to where I was in the last video. All right, so let's take a look here. So when I jumped in, normally what I'll do is go straight to the balance, and we just check. We see that we have these are reinvestments that are happening, and it tells me how long I have until they mature, right? We have 180 days total, and so I have some anywhere from 150 down to 136. All right, account balance. So this right here, this account balance is what I've accrued, and I can withdraw at any time, right? Or reinvest. And so if you want to know how much you can reinvest, then you just look at this area here. What you already have invested in your program is here, right? What's actively invested should be pretty much the same. And then total earnings. So these are my total earnings. A few days ago, I calculated everything, and I'm about double my initial deposit in the first 30 days. So I'm pretty happy about that. And so now when I reinvest, it's all house money. It's cool. So that's where you want to be, you know, as a diversified crypto investor. You want to make sure that you get to a break-even point. Make sure that you reinvest house money, and that's always the best thing. I've withdrawn enough to cover everything. Looks like as of yesterday, I took out a little bit more, and so I'm good. Like I said, I got almost double of what I put in, you know, in the first 30 days. So I'm good with that, right? And so now I just want to increase my promotions, increase my announcements, increase my opportunity to open this up to more people. And that's why I'm going to do an update video here. This is my kind of my 30-day first month going by. How has it been? What's going on? You know, just giving you a quick update, but giving you the actual program, letting Sean, you know, he tells it, his story, he gives you the breakdown, he has the insight. This is not your typical presentation that we normally can get a PDF and we just kind of, you know, review and post up. This is something that is really, really close to, you know, Sean Tillery, the guy that's behind the Hedge Fund AI. And so we let that particular presentation really, really be the voice for the program. All right. So that's why, you know, I'm just putting in here a little bit about what I'm doing so you can see that it is happening. It is real. All right. And so it looks like here, you know, calculate that out. Doing okay, you know, looking at about 10,000 Tron, about, you know, 600 Doge, Dash. I only put in LTC, by the way. All this is all commissions and earnings. And then about 7 LTC I've accumulated in 1 month. And I've accumulated 1.4 Ether and almost 0.1 on the BTC. All right. So I'm making about 0.714% a day. Now I like to go to my team, and this right here gives you the actual link. Your referral link is there. So if you sign up, you make sure you got your username, and you go ahead and you can go to my team, and then you can find your link, post that up, and others can go ahead and join you as well. Very excited because just in a little bit over 30 days, my first month in the program, I have almost 500 people that have taken the opportunity to come in and actually look around. Out of that 500, 107 have invested. And so I'm over about 10,000 in the first month. Pretty exciting stuff, right? If you want to see the active members, you can come here. Hi, darling. I see you. Thank you. And you can go in here, you can take a look. And the reason why you know who is on your first level and then who's on the second level and third level is you see the 5% is your first level. And so we can track that all the way down to Chris right here. And then we have Bank of Gerald, which is at 2%, which is on the second level. And then we have Joshua and all the way down on that first level. So that 107 is comprised of the people here. And so I thank you. I appreciate you all for being on the team. It's really a pleasure that you have definitely taken a stand for your financial future. And so you can go to inactive, which will show the other 475. So obviously I'm not going to do that. So if somebody is signed up and they want to get access to the official or unofficial Telegram group, then you would have to send me your information, maybe a screenshot or something like that. So I'll know that, okay, you're in, boom, and then we can get you access. All right. So this is your dashboard right here on Telegram. Everything is in Telegram. So it's very easy, very straightforward. So, hey, go ahead and get started, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, peace.
Reinvesting the profits. What does that do? That creates investment packages. Okay. And I'm going to give you an illustration of that. So if you invested $14,000 one time, this is a magic number. This number here times 0.714% per day will get you $100 a day. This is exactly what you're looking for. You're looking to get your account to a specific number where your principal starts to generate profit daily. When your principal generates profit, what do? Your profits are what? Reinvested back into your account. So now what happens, instead of being paid 0.714 on 14,006, you're now paid 0.714 on 14,106. This is an illustration of two packages. One at 14,060 under the silver plan, and a second package at $100. So you can see the variance between the two. I still made a contribution but I earned enough to create another transaction. So now instead of having one transaction, I now have two transactions. Okay, this is how it works. All investments or deposits are traded for 180 days, and profits and commissions can be withdrawn or reinvested daily. Let me restate that because I say this so many times, I get the same question over and over and over again. And repeat this. When you make your $100 the next day, you have the option to withdraw all of your profit, or you have the option to reinvest it. That is your choice, right? And you get your money relatively quickly. Earnings are paid down three levels: 5% on the first level, 2% on the second level, and 1% on your third level from deposits daily. A deposit daily doesn't matter if it's an initial investment or a reinvestment. You're paid that every single day of every person doing the same thing every single day. I tell people the definition of insanity is doing the same exact thing but expecting a different result. Write that down because I'm going to explain something to you. I'm going to share with you. I'm going to actually verbally tell you. I can't show you anymore because it's starting to get obscene. Okay. All of your daily earnings and commissions from our platform are paid in real time in 24 hours. What I mean is that every 24 hours, so you put a deposit in at 7 o'clock p.m., 24 hours, the next day, you're going to be paid a profit off that. And once that happens, it is available immediately. Okay, so funds are immediately available to you after 24 hours, and you can have the option to reinvest it or withdraw it to any external blockchain wallet within 1 to 60 minutes. That's the AI part. So the hedge fund is the rate of return. The artificial intelligence is managing and tracking the transactions and giving you the ability to reinvest your funds quickly and withdraw your money with little to no consequence and get it daily. So they so far, in my eyes, have checked off all the boxes. Because then, you always have money when you need it. Okay, which is awesome. So here's another illustration, another demonstration of how fast your money grows within this accounting platform. So here is the 5.9 Bitcoin that was paid as a reward, 115,000, a portion of it. That's not even all the money, by matter of fact. This is one of the transactions. So that transaction in 77 days, right? Actually, from 180 to now 77 days into it, changed from 5.9 Bitcoin to 15.96 Bitcoin. Look how fast my money grew, right? In less than about maybe 12, 13 weeks, $200,000, 10 Bitcoin. It was 5.9, now it's 10, right? It's even better than that. But here, let's take this. That's it. Let's take that. I'm sorry, I'm getting excited. Let's take a look at this number here. We're going to pause in time and see what this looks like based on how the system works. Okay, I have $200,781 that I've earned in about 12 to 13 weeks. Let's take that $200,781, and what we're going to do is we're going to use a website called thecalculatorsite.com, thecalculatorsite.com, and we took this 200,781, we plugged it in as the deposit amount, we set the interest rate at 0.714%, and we did this for the next 90 days. What's going to happen to this money in the next 90 days? It went to $722,000 in the next 90 days. Now we're going to take the 722,594 in another 90 days. I'm sorry, and another 180 days. We double. That's made a double once, twice, right? So in 1 year, this $115,000 given by the company in less than a year, I'm now worth 2.6 million in under a year. Our parents had to work 20 to 30 years to amass hundreds of thousands. Maybe some got a million, maybe some got 2 or 3. But to do what took them decades to do, we've done here with NG in less than a year. Oh my gosh, this is just the beginning, you guys. This is scary. Okay. So let's talk about some of their promotions, which are pretty cool. I love their promotions, right? The first promotion is, we call this the Bitcoin Builder Program. Now, the company is so open. Well, let me do this. Wait. So basically, if you invested 0.7 Bitcoin, that's $14,000. They would give you 0.5 BTC on top of that. So they would give you another $9.6 thousand. So that now when you're investing, you're making 0.714 off of $23,000 plus, not your 14,000. You're probably wondering, who would do that? It's a partnership. What they're saying to you is this: if you trust us with your money, we're going to trust you with our money, and we're going to work together in a partnership to make you rich. What company do you know of today that does such a thing? I can flat out tell you there's not one that I've experienced that's done this very thing. Not one, right? So as quiet as it's kept, these guys are doing the right thing. And I'm so glad that I found this 3 years ago. I'm so glad that I was the one to see the value. Yes, I was skeptical at first, man. I was very pessimistic about this, but man, I tell you what, my life is changing every single day because of what they put together. If you put in 1.4 BTC, that's 28,000. Then we give you another 1 Bitcoin on top of that, another 19,200 on top of that. So now you got your money plus house money. That's how you get rich. You didn't have to go take out another loan. The company gave you the money because they have the money to loan. Man, I'm getting my soapbox. We have another program called the NG Builder. This is the NG Builder. This is a new program. Let's get back. This is a program that was in the month of June. There's a promotion. If you put in 0.7 Bitcoin, that's the magic number, and you have referred 5 people, each one of those 5 invested 0.1 BTC, the company said, thank you so much for building the business. Here is 1 Bitcoin as a thank you. That's over $30,000 back in the month of June. That's insane. That's insane. They currently have an Ethereum Builder Plat program right now as well. If you invest in 5 Ethereum, you get 2 for free. Invest in 10 Ethereum, you get 5, 15, 7.5. Invest 20, you get 10. You're probably wondering, where did they get this money from? I just said it. They're a hedge fund. They know how to make money, girl. They've been doing this not yesterday, but for years, right? And it's up to us to find people that trust, that want to trust the process, right? Doing a phenomenal job. Now, I talked about this very early on in the presentation during my bio. It's called an NG Reward. It's gifted to members that invest 0.7 Bitcoin or more, right? Or 300,000 or more. And every quarter or every 2 or 3 times a year, they'll give out their profits to their people that have put at least 0.7 Bitcoin in and above. I showed you that, and I showed you a screenshot of that. And that's what they've done for me. I thought it would take me forever to get that reward, but it happens all the time. So this program, this is what I call the EABP program, the Ethereum Accumulation Bonus Program. So currently right now, there's a promotion going on right now, but that promotion is you deposit 5, you get 2. That's strictly for the investor, okay? That's strictly for the investor. What about the person that referred them? They're going to get the little 5% as a compound daily, right? So since Bitcoin, since Ethereum is literally almost 1/10 the cost of Bitcoin, so we have a 20 Ethereum coin limit. Let me make this a little bit bigger here. And let me see the current price of Ethereum. What's the current price of Ethereum at this present time? Let's take a look here. The current price of Ethereum is, type in 1, it says, come on, $1,375.15. There you go. So this is a sheet I put together, company approval, that it's been designed for you to refer people so that you can help build your accounts. The other way doesn't build your account, it builds their account, right? So they invest 20 Ethereum, 27,503. The company will give them another 7 Ethereum, which is another $9,626 added to their account for a total of 27 Ethereum. You're going to receive 2 Ethereum as a bonus, which is $2,750. Question: when was the last time you referred someone to help them make more money off their money, and then you get thousands of dollars to do it for yourself? It's awesome, right? Let's go to the Bitcoin program. I think I'm going to fix this one too. But the only reason why I don't have the other box in here, meaning from here to here, because this box here in the middle versus 2735, because of space. But if I did it here, it's going to be much bigger, right? But anyway, you can just add it up together. So we have one person so far take advantage of this program. We have others, but they don't really understand the power of what this is. So this is for Bitcoin. Now, the reason why you want to probably focus on buying Bitcoin, because Ethereum is no longer mineable, it's now stakeable. And with that, also, there was someone sent me a clipping that now that it's stakeable, it's now trackable. I mean, they're going to be tracking you like you track with the Federal Reserve, with you spending dollars. It's no longer a private transaction. It's more public than anything. Okay. So my focus is I'm sticking with Bitcoin because that's going to remain private. Okay. So here, if you get someone to put in 0.7 Bitcoin, they're going to receive 0.25 Bitcoin. Okay. The person that referred them is going to get 0.15. It's a little bigger here. They put 10,500. I'll take that back. I'm sorry to do this. That's not the correct price. Let's find the correct price of Bitcoin here before I do that. Let me do this here. So the current price of Bitcoin 1 is actually 20,031.56. There you go. So when a person puts in 0.7 Bitcoin, 14,022, the company's going to give them an investor bonus of 0.25. I should call this the NG investor bonus. This is the NG investor bonus, right? 0.25, another $5,000 added into your account. And the person that referred you is going to get 0.15. So that's going to be $3,000. Now, in order for this to work, you have to contact admin, which is me, okay? So that I can make sure I create a separate Bitcoin wallet address that when you make this deposit of 0.7, it will trigger the 0.25 and also to your account as an investor, and then trigger the 0.15 to the person that brought you into the program, your referrer, your sponsor, okay? If you do not contact me and you do this, what happens is your investor gets the 0.7 and they get the they invest the the 0.7, and then they get the 0.25. And what do you get? You get the 5% of $14,000. So this is how it's going to work. So if you take this price of multiply this times 0.7, that's 14,022. What I have here. Multiply that times 5%, 0.05. Okay, you're only going to get $701. That's a far cry from $3,000. So you just left on the table $2,300 in Bitcoin that you could have been you could have been paid 0.714 on. Okay, it's a missed opportunity, and I cannot reverse it. It's done. So if you do it, don't ask me, Mr. Tillery, can you please reverse it? The answer is going to be, I cannot reverse anything. Once it's in the system, it's a done deal. There's no reversion of anything. Okay. So if you have anybody, no matter who they are, reach out to me as I'm admin so I can make this happen for you. Okay. So this is a really cool program. I have a guy, matter of fact, I'm bringing in who's actually doing $250,000. Okay. And he's right here. He's right here. He's going to buy 12.5 Bitcoin, or he's going to invest $250,000 and get 12.5 Bitcoin. And because he went through the system and contacted me, he's going to get another 6.3. Okay. But the person that referred him, which is who? Me, I'm going to get 3.3 Bitcoin. That'll be deposited into my account and traded. So when you get these bonuses, they're placed in the system and traded. They're not cash into your account to withdraw. Okay. So, but who cares? If I'm gonna get $66,000, let me do the math on this. I like math, I like numbers. If I'm gonna get $66,104.15 times 0.00714, I'm gonna make $471 a day times 30 days. That's 14,159. So if I need money to take care of a fire or an issue, I'm going to continue to get 14,159 for the next 6 months. If I want to pull it out every day for the next 6 months, you're going to end up with 84,957. You're going to end up with 84,957. Oh, by the way, at the end of the 90 days, you're also going to get the other 66,000. So let's add that 66,000. 104.15. So in 6 months, you have $151,061.20. Now, a smart person would reinvest that and compound and follow the strategy. And I promise you, within 2 years, 1 year from the date, from the time you got this money, your life's going to change forever. Your money, your family wouldn't have to want for anything. You see, I understand systems, and I saw this as an opportunity to improve it so that it could benefit you. So, you guys are so fortunate. I didn't have this. I brought people in that put big money in the beginning, and they got the benefit. I got some benefit, but not as much. Actually, I didn't got no benefit. All I got was just the residual that they're compounding. I'm getting that on a regular basis. They got the benefit. I didn't get the benefit. Now, guess what? I get the benefit. You get the benefit. We all get the benefit. So take advantage of this program, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and stop this call here real quick. Stop the sharing here.